The world is changing at an unprecedented rate, posing a serious threat to traditional learning methods. To succeed in the new era, it is crucial that we equip ourselves with knowledge and skills that enable us to adapt. Whether we're pursuing a passion in any field, one of the most important skills that we learners need to develop is self-development. The ability to be self-responsible and make informed decisions for our learning and maturity journey. Welcome to Podcast Learner Autonomy, your go-to source for education in the new age. Please check out our website, learner-autonomy.com, where you can find fresh articles on education in general, along with specific techniques to help enhance your learning abilities. Participate in thoughtful conversations by sharing your insights. Together, we learn and thrive. You are listening to Podcast Learner Autonomy, the first episode. My name is James, and I would like to start our series with the topic of self-directed learning. The concept of being self-sufficient in the area of learning has become significantly more critical in our rapidly evolving society. In essence, it involves taking initiative in seeking out and obtaining the knowledge and abilities necessary to reach your desired goals. By doing so, you are taking an active role in bettering yourself and becoming more effective in your pursuits. Being self-sufficient in your learning is of paramount significance given that the job market tends to constantly evolve. The proficiency that is currently sought after may not be as relevant in the future. If you assume responsibility for your own learning, you will be proficient at accommodating to these fluctuations, thereby ensuring that you stay ahead of the curve. This approach can instill a sense of authority and gratification during the process of learning, so why not commence straight away? Identify your learning style. The three primary learning styles are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, each with its unique modality of acquiring knowledge. For instance, visual learners are inclined towards comprehending information by sight, utilizing tools such as diagrams, videos, or written guidelines to enhance their understanding. Auditory learners, on the other hand, prefer to assimilate knowledge through listening, for instance, attending lectures, podcasts, or engaging in group discussions. Lastly, kinesthetic learners favor a hands-on approach to learning, where they can manipulate or experiment with ideas, actively participate in role-playing exercises, or engage in activities that mimic real-life scenarios. To become an effective learner, recognizing and embracing your specific learning style is of paramount importance. This will enable you to customize your learning methodology to suit your individual preferences. In the event that you are a visual learner, you could try creating mind maps or using color schemes to organize your notes for better recall. However, if you are an auditory learner, it may be more advisable to record lectures or discussions to listen back to later. Alternatively, if you identify as a kinesthetic learner, incorporating physical activities into your learning, such as walking on a treadmill while studying with flashcards, or taking regular breaks to move around, may be more beneficial. Set clear goals. Being able to learn independently requires setting clear goals that allow you to have a well-defined direction and purpose. When you establish specific goals, it helps you stay motivated and on track. One of the most effective strategies for goal setting is to use the SMART framework, making sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Another helpful tactic is breaking larger goals into more manageable, smaller ones that are easier to accomplish. Finally, regularly reviewing your progress towards your goals and making necessary adjustments is key to staying on track and achieving success. A highly effective approach to accomplish your objectives is outlining a detailed plan or roadmap. This process entails identifying the specific actions you must take, determining the types of resources needed, and anticipating any potential roadblocks that may arise. With a comprehensive plan established, you'll have the necessary tools to remain focused and make consistent progress towards your desired outcome. Take responsibility for your learning. Assuming accountability for your own learning is a critical measure you can take to enhance your independence when it comes to education. This notion entails being proactive by taking the lead to actively search for information, resources, and opportunities that will aid you in reaching your objectives. Assuming responsibility for your learning entails establishing well-defined goals and devising strategies to accomplish them. This requires dividing complex goals into smaller, feasible tasks and constantly assessing your advancement to confirm that you are making progress. Another essential characteristic of being accountable for your education is being open to asking questions, soliciting for comments, and taking chances to enhance and develop yourself. Embrace failure. While failure is commonly viewed with negativity, it is indeed an inherent component of the learning process. Whenever we attempt a new or difficult task, the potential for failure exists. Nonetheless, it's crucial to keep in mind that failure does not indicate ineptitude or lack of intelligence. It simply implies that we haven't accomplished our goal yet. It is worth noting that a considerable number of accomplished individuals have gone through the rigors of failure before attaining their ultimate objectives. One such prominent example is Thomas Edison, who struggled through over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before ultimately inventing the light bulb. Similarly, J.K. Rowling encountered multiple rejections from publishers before the Harry Potter series rose to worldwide acclaim. Rather than letting defeat dampen their spirits, these distinguished individuals used their setbacks to acquire critical lessons that ultimately drove them towards success. They persisted against all odds, ensuring that they kept moving forward. After a thorough analysis, it can be concluded that self-governing learning is of utmost importance when it comes to individual and occupational progression. The first step in achieving this is recognizing your preferred method of learning, followed by the establishment of precise and achievable objectives. Assuming accountability for personal advancement and accepting setbacks as an integral part of the learning process are also fundamental in becoming a more proficient learner. Keep in mind that acquiring knowledge is a continuous and ongoing journey that spans throughout your entire life, and there's never a wrong time to commence owning your own education. Therefore, take the initiative today and begin implementing these techniques to enhance your personal learning expedition.